Hi everyone, welcome back to my sewing studio. If you are in the US and you are watching this in real time, then this is Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving. But of course, after Thanksgiving, we will be full blown into the Christmas season. So for today's video, I have 8 free sewing patterns, all of which would make terrific gifts for teenagers or young adults in your life. And in particular, all of these are appropriate for the guys in your life, except for maybe one. Okay, so with that, let me introduce myself and then we will dive in. I am Lisa, the owner and designer behind Pink Holly Bush Patterns, a line of sewing patterns for children's garments, most of which include an option for smocking and most of which are designed for knit fabrics. But of course, I am constantly sewing for myself and for my family. And so on this sewing channel, we talk all things sewing. And today we have 8 free patterns that would be terrific for gifts. So all of these kind of center, most of them I guess, center about getting outside and enjoying the great outdoors. So let's dive in. The first one I have for you is probably the most ambitious, but I couldn't resist putting this out there because my 20-something-old son would absolutely love this. He is a huge camper and he always is going with his friends camping to get out of the city. And so this pattern is to make your own hammock. And as I said, he loves to camp and he often sleeps in a hammock, or even if you weren't going to sleep in it, this would just be a great thing to be able to set up at the campsite to just rest and recline and enjoy your day. So if you are ambitious and you give this a try, let me know. I would love to know how it turns out. As always, all of these patterns are linked below, so you can grab them there and go and give them a try. Okay, our second one, again, getting outside, but this is for those for the cyclists in your life, and I have 2 patterns for them. One is this great bag just that can get strapped onto the bike handlebars to hold whatever particular gear they might have. So simple to put together, and you know, can hold that little bicycle pump or the what do they call you can tell I don't do this right, but yeah, I know my son, when he goes biking, he has the little bicycle pump. They also have the different not screwdrivers, but the things to change out their bicycle tires and all of that, and that all can go in this great little pouch. Okay, the second thing that also can go on your bicycle is this great water bottle and phone holder. So the phone can slip right in, so it can be handy. The water bottle can be right there, and it can be more up on the handlebars rather than typically the metal ones you sometimes buy go down below, and I never wanted to have to reach down that far while I'm biking, not that coordinated. So both of these would be great if you wanted to have a cyclist who would enjoy these gifts. Okay, moving on, maybe you're in a little bit warmer climate, or maybe you just have somebody who'd like to hit the beach. And so we have this great beach mat that rolls up, just goes over your shoulder, and you can take to the beach. Alternatively, maybe you have somebody who is into yoga, and if that's the case, then we have this great bag that holds their workout stuff, maybe a water bottle again, and holds the yoga mat, and can just go over the shoulder and all set to go. And I did say I had one that was just probably for a girl, and that is this fun mani pouch. So this one goes together really quickly. I made a ton of these a couple years ago for all the women in our family, and then just put together, you know, picked up some great nail polishes to fill it up and some different manicure supplies, and everybody, it was just a great gift. So that would be another one that you could consider. And then to round them out, I do have two that are just sort of general purpose. One is this fun backpack for whatever, but always can use an extra little fun backpack to just throw on and hold a few essentials as they're running around. And then the last one is this free adult sweatshirt pattern from Peekaboo Fabrics. So again, can be for a man or a woman. It comes with a hood or without a hood. And what teenager or 20-something doesn't need another sweatshirt? And you can customize it however you wish. So those are my great pattern suggestions for you. If you give one of these a try, I'd love to hear that. Just let me know in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in the US. Remember, as we're going into the holidays, this is the perfect time to learn smocking and try it with our Learn to Smock course, because the course walks you through how to make your first smocked ornaments. Great, simple, quick project that you can do for the holidays, and then use the course in the new year to make your first smock garment. All of that information is below, so make sure to check it out. And happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays.